Hello, I'm Keldarks, and welcome to day 12 of my free-to-play series of Raid Shadow Legends. Finally got the Void Shard from day 12, and the fusion event is now live, along with a times 2 on Ancient Shards, which is the first thing I'm heading for. If I don't get good enough from here, I'm not going to be able to do the fusion for the Dwarf, which would be sad. So my intention is only to open 10 of these shards. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so that was a poor pull. There is one good side, and two good sides. The Diabolist is the last one I needed for the first stage of the Relic Keeper fusion, so I have a chance of getting more champions by doing that fusion, because it's a champion chase that counts, and Frozen Banshee can be brilliant for clan boss. So I'll put her in the vault for when I'm ready to start leveling more characters, and I'll use these other ones ready for the fusion. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get the 25 fragments. If I can't get the 25 from the champion chase, there's no point in pursuing the rest of them, because I would be at least 5 short. And it's a free-to-play account, so I can't even pick up the other 5 for the usual pack that they give at the end. So I'm going to open a few more Ancients while we've got the 2 times on, and hopefully I'll get at least one epic. If I get an epic, I'll probably stop. I'm not going to get 2, I don't think, with the current luck. Let's see what happens. Well, it took 16 shards, but I did finally get an epic. The Spider's not a bad one. He's got some potential use. So I've also managed to make a bit of progress on the clan boss today. I hit the 1 key easy and normal, so I have hit 1 key into the hard, which should be enough, 3.9 to get the second chest. So we'll get those rewards in the morning. Who knows, maybe I get a shard. Still progressing in the arena. I've already got the maximum reward from the current arena, and I'm still going in the 3v3. Used up all the tokens and the reset, and almost got enough for the next fragment. I have got a few bits of the food already for the Relic Keeper fusion. I've got a copy of each of these. The War Maiden's already 30'd and ascended. The Diabolist needs 1 more ascension, that opens up tomorrow. The Spirit Horse needs 2 more ascensions, which opens on Monday, and the Heiress is done. Like I said, I haven't managed to get a copy of Sorceress or Executioner yet. I have been trying for Sorceress today, but just getting no drops. So I've been looking at the events. I'm not going to be able to get the Dwarf as much as I'd like to. I'm not going to be able to get the fragment, the champion chase, never mind the summon. So what I'm thinking instead is switching and targeting the Scabrius, because all of his events actually look easier. I mean, champion training, you do that anyway. Dungeon divers, you just do from your daily activities. Artifact enhancement, always need more artifacts. And dragon isn't going to be too bad, but if I get all the other ones, I won't even need the dragon, because that's the extras. So I'm going to go for the Scabrius and get that leech, and that'll help my clan boss anyway. So that'll help out for progression without having to break the free-to-play. Now we're on to day 13. I've already used the 500 energy because I was up quite early this morning, so I just burned through that. I did some magic keep runs and I did some arcane keep runs. I'm close now to getting the ninja, his 3rd ascension. 2 of the largest blues short. So I'll try and get them today while the keep's open, but in the meantime I do still need to keep working on food and leveling and all the usual stuff. I've got most of my dailies done already, I just need to do the PvP, but mostly at the moment I want to look at the clan boss, because yesterday was the first day I got 3 rewards earned. We'll hit the clan boss again and try and get the 3 keys used and the 3 difficulties again today. If I get the time right, I might be able to get the fourth key, but probably not because they recharge every 6 hours and you can't hit 4 every day without spending on them. And I'll get the magic keep worked through for Ninja's 3rd Ascension. I won't be able to touch this next mission still until Monday, so we'll just keep working on the challenges, getting some of these ticked off, getting the books earned, and on Sunday we'll be able to get that last shard from there as well. With 3 keys down, I think I've proven now that I can reliably get the maximum reward on easy, the maximum reward on normal, and the second reward on hard with my current team, which is good that that's hitting it every day. Obviously, if I'd hit the easy or normal after the switch, no guarantees. So as long as I'm in while it's still void, which most days I am because the other people are hitting harder than I am anyway, they don't seem to mind. And like I said, this is a training guild, so we're quite friendly with each other. I've managed also to get quite a bit of food prepared up ready at the 3s and the 2s with the energy I've had throughout the day. I'm not going to roll them up yet because there's a champion train coming as part of the fusion event, and I'll use that to jump up there a bit and see what rewards I can get for as long as I can hold off. I don't have enough to get the ninja anyway, but I have managed to get one more ascension on the ninja so far, so I'm going to use the rest of the energy today to try and get that last ascension. I can get that, well, the 3rd one, but the last one to get his passive to kick in, and then hopefully that'll bring his damage up and help us push a little bit further. For the campaign farming, I've been swapping between. I've been hitting the Catacombs of Norbuk occasionally, just trying to get the Sorceress for the fusion. And I've been hitting the Deadlands to get more copies of War Maiden, and I've been hitting Brimstone Path for most of the energy just because that's the best place for experience in Silver, the 12-3. The reason I've been hitting the extra War Maidens is I'm using the dupes as books, so I can keep my books that I've got and putting them on here through there. So as you can see, I've had 2 dupes so far and they've gone straight into there. In the arena, things have slowed down a bit. I managed to get into Silver 2, which is probably a mistake, but I can't get back down. I've got a reasonable defense set, just the kill, but I don't think I'm winning. No, I'm not winning any fights, I'm just doing more fights in a day than I'm losing in defense, so I'm keeping ahead. I've been continuing to do the 3v3 as often as I can, mostly picking on teams that I'm sure I can beat. These ones here, I know I can't beat. I do still have a reset available for today, so if I can find more teams that I can beat, I'll get them done as well. And I've now got another one of the fragments for Drexfar, which I think brings me... There's an artifact enhancement ongoing at the moment, so I'm hoping to try and get at least these 2 lots of energy. I don't think I'm going to be able to get enough to get down here for the fragments. If I can, I will get it just to have them. Eventually they do usually cycle back to fragments again at later dates. I think we've had 1 occasion so far, so the more of them I get along the way without going too far out of my way for the progress, then the more beneficial it'll be later. The ones I've got so far have been from rolling Life Taker up, her gear up to 8, except the boots. I don't want to roll up attack percent boots on a champion that I'm probably going to want to replace with speed. I want her hitting her multiple hits more often if I'm going to use her against the Fire Knight. Next I'm thinking about putting a couple of bits of gear onto the Spirit Host. She's helping Kale out in the Dark Elves faction wars crypt. So if I can get her going a bit faster and try and get her attack up before Kale goes, that could be beneficial. I'm also going to look to see if I can replace or increase some of War Maiden's gear. I think we'll start with that one. Ideally I want to keep the speed and accuracy, but I doubt I'll have anything with all that on at the moment. So I'll try rolling these and see if I can get the speed to roll. If I had more options I'd probably stop there and just sell these, but with limited options I think I'll just do another 4. If this also hits the attack, I will just sell the set. Peace. Okay, so I'll give 7 speed, which is 3 more than our current. I'm better off trying to get her in perception really anyway, so... I won't try and switch her to lifesteal yet. I don't have enough pieces to try and make the set. So I'm just going to find for her an HP percent chest with some accuracy. Don't have one. Defense. If this rolls twice on accuracy, then that can be her new chest piece for now. Just gonna sell that piece. I don't use the retaliation very often, so it won't be useful for somebody else afterwards either, so it's rolling in the wrong places. Let's get rid of it. I did get a ring from my 3 spider runs. I think I've got 1 quest left in the challenge for gear. If I upgrade something to 3 more things to level 4, I can have another 75 energy, which I could use in Magic Keep. I don't use Frost a lot, so this could be a time to use one, just to get a set out there that could be useful. And she's mostly just going to be taking hits. I'll go ahead and put all of these pieces up to the 8, maybe the 12. If I use her more long term, I can always replace her gear. These ones aren't gear I'm going to want to use elsewhere for the most part, so I can just trash them when the time comes and I've only wasted the silver I've used on the rolls. I ran out of energy before I got what I needed for the ninja, so I did have to mix the last 2 potions, but at least now his passive is active. So he's now getting this increase whenever he's fighting, especially bosses. I had another advanced quest today that was to put a mastery on a champion, so rather than running the War Maiden through enough for a green, I just put the Life Taker in for a single run, and that way next time I get the quest I can put another skill on her as well, another mastery on her, and that'll help out with future days. So I'll say thank you very much for watching Day 12 and 13 of my free-to-play series, and I'll see you all next time for some more Raid Shadow Legends.